Whenever any master reborn, the destiny changes, according to the period of human history. They don't always do the same thing. Somewhere a long time ago, I read one magazine in America, and they said, Jesus, he has predicted. He said he will come back as a woman, and they will not recognize me. That's what he said. I'm not sure how trustworthy this kind of magazine's report. Okay, I'm just telling you for your entertainment info. Like Quan Yin Bodhisattva, Avalokitesvara, she reincarnates time after time, life after life. Yeah, but sometimes she was a wife, she's a normal wife, and sometimes she is somebody else. Yeah, and in Buddha's time, she was just a bodhisattva. No wife, no husband, no children, nothing. Yes. You remember one of the story about Quan Yin Bodhisattva? Yes. She was married to a man. Yeah. And at night when her husband was sleeping, she saw one of his hair growing very unruly, unregularly, and inorderly out of his chin. So she was thinking, she want to cut it, to trim it, make him look handsome. And she just get a knife, She has not done it. She got a knife from kitchen, sat next to him and was about to do it. And she put her knife next to the neck already, a chin already, and the husband suddenly woke up. And he sounded alarm, tell everybody, oh, she's going to kill me, she's killing me, help, help, and all that. The whole household woke up. And she was scared, of course, she's frightened. Everybody woke up and then want to catch her. So she had to run. She had no time to explain. And she had to run, and she ran, and then on the way she saw a temple, Buddhist temple, and she went in. And she told them that she's a man. She had to say that she's a man and she wants to be a monk there. Yeah. So, of course, the Buddhist monks, they don't always check in too much about their history, or besides, it's very difficult to check now. Those days, they don't have computer, right? They don't have anything stored in the software, hardware, or whatever ware that you say. Okay, I had no idea what software is and what hardware is and what middleware or where. I just wear what I have to wear. The rest, no idea. No. So they didn't check anything. They just say, oh, of course, if you want to be a monk, welcome, welcome. Nah? Because in Buddhist tradition, if anybody wants to be a monk, you have to let him. And if you stop them to be a monk, then you have very bad karma, according to the sutras. And if you let somebody be a monk willingly or help him, her to become a monk, then your merit is very, very big, huge, immense, Remember those Buddha scriptures I read to you? Okay. So, of course, they're welcome. And the temple always need one or two more hands, to help with cleaning up, repairing, as well as, all kind of odds and ends stuff, Yeah. So she became a monk and stayed there peacefully, safely, for a while, until one of the Buddhist followers, a beautiful woman, came along. She liked him. Her or him, yes. She liked the form of that new monk. Oh, because she's beautiful. Quan Yin Bodhisattva, as a lay person at that time, was beautiful already. That's why she was married into a rich family, good husband. And even if she shaved her hair, she still looked stunning. She has beautiful, handsome. Oh, this woman fell head over heel in love with this monk, nun, whatever. Monk, okay? So-called monk. She kept trying so hard to get him. But of course, this monk is no monkey business, yeah? So, of course, he refused her outright all the time, anytime, and she felt very hurt. This person, this woman, this lady, girl, she was actually a daughter of some very influential family, yeah? So she won't take no for an answer, huh? Anyway, all of her affection is very unrepaid, and she will feel very, very, very frustrated and angry. And then somehow she managed to have an affair with a servant boy in the house. And then she became pregnant. And then in those times, if you're pregnant without being wedded, then you are a criminal. They beat you up. They dig a hole in the ground and put your stomach there, and you lay down with the stomach in the hole so that it won't hurt the baby, and then they beat you up until you confess who the father is. She confessed that the new monk in the temple, the handsome nun, is her lover. Man, okay, they came and dragged her out. Her out, and then beat him up also terribly. Tell him he has confessed or not. She remained silent, because if he confessed, he's a liar. And if he doesn't confess, then also no good. They keep beating her, the woman also, to get another father, okay? So he just keep quiet, and finally they cannot beat him up anymore. They also got tired of beating. They say, okay, you cannot be a monk anymore, and when the child is born, we will talk about that. Yeah, you want to marry this woman or not? He said, no, can do, don't want. So, of course, they throw him out. So the temple people also cannot do much more. They put her outside in a little hut. Yeah, maybe a Mongolian tent outside of the temple gate, because he's not allowed to stay inside anymore as a monk, no more monk. Yeah. And so they still let her do the work, taking care of the temple and all that, but he's not allowed to be a monk or stay inside, anymore. So he stay outside. And when the baby was born, the family, the girl, took the baby and brought it to the temple and said, you have to take care. And she want to marry somebody else at that time. Okay, something like that. I can't remember very well. But it's not a big mistake that I made, whether I remember or not. And then, so the monk didn't know what to do. He had to take care of the baby. Yeah. He took really good care with all the motherly love, which is very easy manifested because she's a woman and a loving one. So every day, a monk went out begging for milk and food, and then bring the child up until he grows up, maybe about 9-10 years already. And then one day this monk died. The Quan Yin Bodhisattva manifestation died. Reincarnation died. She died, and then of course they have to, after a person dies, they wipe you, they bathe you with something, and then they change your clothes into clean one, and put flour or something, and then carry you into the coffin. And then they realize that this is no man, it was a woman. So everybody felt so regretful and so sad and so sorrowful. So they worship her from then on.